the structure that I see working. And it's free resource library, low ticket product suite, low ticket offer product suite. And I'm going to tell you what each does. So the free people book to VIP. When people go to your free resource library, and there's actually like a mini course within that free resource library. Like I have in my free resource library, I have how to build an irresistible brand, how to build an irresistible blog. And these are pretty much like webinar style workshops, but that have good, juicy things for you to consider. So, among other things. So I want you to consider kind of like if you are trying to book people into your services, if you're trying to book people into one-on-one coaching, what I have learned that works really well, if someone's on the fence, if someone's considering working with you, send them to your free resource library. Okay. And I'm telling you, they're going to take a look and they're like, you know what? I don't want to DIY this thing. I want to work with you. How can we work together? And they're going to be working with you. You get what I'm saying? So it works.
Mompreneurs, it's not business, baby. It's business and babies. Whether you're rocking the carpool line, building your business during nap time, or dreaming big after bedtime, we've got the tools, tips, and strategies to help you grow your business. Grab a snack, your headphones, and enjoy this time with us, because mom life and boss life deserve balance.
Hello, love. Welcome back to the Monetizing Mompreneur podcast, and it's a new year, 2026. There's something powerful about this time of year. It's not just about setting goals, it's about deciding how you want to build moving forward. I, for one, want to build lasting momentum, and you're going to see a lot of things change within my business, including a new website. Yeah. That's right. I rebranded, I took brand photos, and I am so happy with the outcome. I not only network online, I also network offline. And I met a fantastic photographer at an event, and we clicked, and she took my photos, and oh my goodness, they are so beautiful. Check out lindamendable.com. Check out my new photos and my new photo shoot, and of course, the new website. If last year felt heavy, if you spent most of your time in one-on-one work, constantly creating, constantly responding, constantly trying to keep up, this episode's for you. So today I'm sharing my 2026 predictions for digital business. And it's going to be juicy, guys. It's going to be juicy, especially for us women and mompreneurs who want to grow without the burnout. You know what I'm saying? And so I got some things that I want to share with you that you can implement. And that's going to be just juicy for you. That's my new word, juicy. Today, we're talking about the shift we're already seeing from the one-to-one model to the one-to-many ecosystems and what that means for your offers, your content, and your capacity. This isn't about chasing trends. It's about building something that supports your life, your family, and your calling in this next season. So as you step into a new year, let's talk about what's actually working and where digital business is headed next. You heard the news through the grapevine. I mean, the biggest thing that people are talking about, and especially in my Facebook group, because I just shared something and I thought it was juicy to share, was that Amy Porterfield and Jenna Kutcher have made some pivots and some changes, some breaks and some shifts. And there is a discussion going on right now in the Facebook group, Monetizing Mompreneurs, and you can chime in your thoughts and your ideal on where digital business is headed. And you can see other people and other creators' thoughts about the same thing. Someone recently posted, and I'm going to quote from theirs, and she said, quote, "Queen of digital courses, Amy Porterfield has quit her course program. Last year in October, this particular person made a post, she says, to check it out. She basically said that courses are a thing of the past, and she told some friends that Amy Porterfield is quitting in 2026. I saw it coming, see more." So this person, Ma Richards, if you know her, let her know that I shouted her out on the podcast. Regardless, I thought it was an amazing conversation. She has over 100 comments within her own post. And there's definitely some comments within our community because I also shared it there within Monetizing Mompreneurs Facebook group. So you can also check that out. And I'm going to give you my take. There's a lot of people's takes within the comments. I liked Ma Richards' take as well. She has some insightful things. This is the thing that I've learned in business. So this is my take, my opinion. I don't think courses are going anywhere, my friend. I am so sorry. I do not think courses are going anywhere. Now, I think that the way people are digesting, presenting courses are going to shift. And I'm going to tell you what's working, has been working for me on what I see the shift going towards if you are online business creator. Coaches, I consider almost kind of like service providers as well, because a lot of coaches, they want to book one-on-one clients, right? So if you're a coach or service provider, this one's going to be juicy. If you want to create an online business, this one's going to be juicy. There's so many ways on creating an online business that I have to put that out there first. Okay. Just because someone is pivoting doesn't mean that you need to pivot. Just because someone is kind of like, okay, I'm not going to do this course anymore, doesn't mean that you do not have to do that course anymore. There's a lot of competition. Now, what I believe may be going on is that she can still, this is the thing. I believe that she can still dominate the whole course world. But what I think is going on is that she seems to be someone that doesn't like to do multiple things, right? It seems like she likes to be very strategic and focus on one thing at a time because she really just focused on being known for courses, right? Now, she probably has seen an area, a hole in the market within her level, within her branding, within her community. She has seen a hole in the market with what it is that she is currently pivoting towards. Do I believe that it's completely closed? No, she said it's still up. Her students are still taking it. Do I believe it can be a shift? Can it change? Or can she open it up again? Absolutely. I do believe that if she sees the opportunity that people wanted and people are calling out for, that program, and she's made some shifts, maybe added AI, maybe added certain things about it. You get what I'm saying? I believe she can open it again. I believe she is seeing something in the market, and perhaps is more that people are wanting more of her one-on-one time. And that is kind of like the thread that I see that is leading in within that. Now, let's talk a little bit about Jenna. Jenna said that she's taking a break from podcasting. What does this mean? I believe her episodes, her content already organically makes a lot of views. It's working probably in a capacity that she does not need to continue to post because of the visibility, the quality of the episodes. People are still sharing. People are still, in tune. I think she has got some great guests. They want to know more. Like traffic is going there. And what I think it could happen is shutting that down to focus on something new. And also, it could also lead into great business in her speaking on more stages. The reason why I say that is because now that you can't find her on her platform, she may be even bigger or have bigger opportunities in speaking on other people's platform. Because if she's like, okay, I'm taking a break, and then someone's like, hey, I have an episode with Jenna, of course people are gonna probably run towards that. And if she promotes that, it's gonna bring more visibility in that area that she's being interviewed in or being a speaker in. Does that make kind of that sense, right? These women have achieved a certain level of visibility, accolades, and these women have made billions, millions. I don't know about billions, maybe, I don't know, but millions in their business. And they have reached certain levels that they're able to tap into other bigger and better things. They have a track record of doing things very, very well. Okay. For me, yeah, I'm a bit smaller and things like that. I'm going to tell you what I believe is working. I'm going to tell you my forecast and everything about now, about that. But I wanted to let you know. Okay. I wanted to let you know. Okay, I'm going to talk about what I see that works. I have a kind of like a few kind of like bullet points that I want to get into. And, a lot of good, juicy things are within that conversation inside the Facebook group. So please get in there. And so what I've learned is, I remember when I took you guys through the blog here, right? one of the first courses that I created. Why did I create it? People were asking me, Linda, how are you getting clients? A blog was the thing for me. A blog allowed me to have pins on Pinterest. A blog allows me to be Google searchable. A blog allows me to be found. I get a lot of traffic even now with my website being incoming soon. Like currently, as I'm recording it, is incoming soon, but I'm actually gearing up to launching it. So when you're hearing this, I'm pretty sure it's going to be live. And if it's not, coming soon. But anyways, and I'm still getting a lot of traffic to my website regardless, because I have not taken down my blog. My blog brings a lot of traffic. Now, with the podcast, it also doubles that traffic or multiplies that traffic and brings me more traffic. And listeners get to understand, okay, how does Linda deliver? Her personality. How, is she the right person for me and the services that I need and stuff like that? Currently, right now, what's happening within my business, because I've developed it in a community, people are referring me. I'm getting referrals. I'm connecting outside, of course, of the digital sphere, online, and I'm also getting clients from there. And then I have I guess because I have offers, the way that I've laid out my offers, I have members that are also booking with me one-on-one, right? So in that, and what I'm saying to you as I've transitioned from being one-to-one into the one-to-many, and I really believe as online business owners, that's one of the smartest things that we can do. I suggest creating a recurring income stream within your business, because that's one of the first things I did, was creating a recurring income stream. I am not the type that likes to be like, oh my gosh, I need to hustle for, for that next paycheck, or, to pay the bills and stuff like that. I am the type that I need sustainable, reliable income coming in. That's the type that I am. I know some people can fly by the seat of their pants and like they're extroverts and they just go in and that is not my style. And so that's not the style that I teach, because I like longevity. I like to take my breaks. I like to have quality time with my family. And so I've structured my business in a way that actually works for me and not against me. There's certain setbacks that have happened this month that has been unfortunate, but I've been able to take it in stride because people are still booking with me. I still have, good things going on, right? I have a support ticket system. I take care of my clients, and I truly, truly, truly care about my clients, then not just my clients, but my students as well. Like, I am here for your success. The podcast also goes into that. And so that's kind of like into the whole sphere of content we're going to be talking about. But I'm going to talk to you about what I see, right? Moving forward in 2026, what I believe is going to be working. Number one, for service providers, even coaches, have a free resource library. Oh my goodness. I love a free resource library. Number one, people are asking me, where are you getting your stock photos? People are asking me for my affiliate links to certain programs that I'm using. So I can put in my affiliate links within there. Not only that, I have something that I can share easily that's free, that allows them to, that I don't have to have a paywall for them to access. That also brings about good credibility and good feels towards my brand. That's what you want to create. This is where I think people are missing it. People are missing this part, and I'm seeing it. And this is what's going to be the kicker on if you're going to thrive in online business or not. Are you truly serving your audience? Are you truly bringing about good feelings within your brand that when people see your name, they're like, I got to open that email. When people see your new episode, I got to listen. When people see you showing up somewhere, they want to be there too, because they understand that you bring good quality and good, impactful things. You get what I'm saying? I'm serious about this, man. You gotta bring some good vibes. And if you are not servicing people well, you're gonna have bad vibes. And people in 2026, I feel more people being called out for bad business practices. That's what I see. And that's what I've been seeing. Like more people being bold and people thinking of you like, thank you for calling out this person, because I was going to invest with them, but now that you called them out, I'm not, right? These people that are doing bad business, they're going to be called out. I do see that in 2026. So like, do good business, be a good business person, and truly care about the person that is making an investment towards your business, right? So the people that don't care, they're pretty much going to be exposed. I do see that. Well, anyways, let's keep it positive. All right. Okay, I have here number one bullet point is one-to-one will become a support offer, not the core business. So when it comes to digital business and digital products, I am seeing that people want more of you. People want more of your time. Like if they're going to invest in a high ticket course, they want some of your time, you know? And if you don't have that, they're probably going to walk away. Like if I'm just talking to your team and getting answers from your team and I'm not getting answers from you and I paid a significant penny for this, I'm probably going to be going into one of those lower ticket offers that is more self-paced that I get complete access to, like kind of like a lifetime access instead of a limited time access. You get what I'm saying? So I do think certain things like that is going to change because people are going to be more into doing a product suite and having lower ticket offers that lead into possibly that one-to-one capacity. Like if they sign up for a certain time or they get some one-to-one time within this type of program or they get a group experience within this program, you're going to see more of that, like people shifting their business. I truly like I'm definitely in that shift of where I am taking my product suite, taking it into my membership, the society, where people can pick my brain inside the society, and get access to templates, Canva templates, Show It templates, Thrive Cart templates, strategies, SOPs that is within the society to help you grow your online business. Why do I have that? Is because when you're picking my brain and you're wanting to grow your business with a digital bundle, which significantly grows your email list, which is also with a digital product, right? There you go. You're going to need certain things to have in place. So I have resources in there that will help you launch your first bundle in 90 days. But the reality of the society is to help you grow your online business with digital products, right? And so there are so many ways to do that, that's what's inside the society. So I hook you in with learning to at least having that skill set because this is the thing. A skill set is what's going to sell. People want an outcome, right? They don't just want like, oh, I'm going to help you grow your online business. Okay, what's the skill set? The skill set within the society, you're going to be learning how to host bundles successfully. And I'm getting a whole bunch of feedback from students that are completing it. And I truly believe if you have something good, it starts with one person at a time. And that's what the society is growing and growing. Like it's picking up speed. And I'm just focused on being there and servicing the women that are there to help them launch that bundle, get some good responses from the people that participate and from the people that download their bundle items and build that momentum up because Instagram is changing. The way that we approach social media is changing. And so how can we, as being kind of like new or people not even knowing us, get known in a digital bundle and a virtual summit definitely facilitates that momentum and that capacity. And that's one of the reasons why I decided to lead my society with launching your bundle in 90 days. That's what you learn within the society. And of course, it's a membership. So why would you stay? And why people have been staying? Because it's more about growing your business, your online business with digital products and the strategies and the marketing. And I stay up to date with what's working as a web designer, right? I'm in funnels. I do tripwires. I do, I plan things out accordingly because I also want to be successful, just like you. So we all want to be successful on here. And so we have to have systems in place in order to be successful. Bullet point number 2, group programs will outperform high ticket one-to-one. Ooh, this is a juicy one. So a lot of people are saying that people want more community. For whatever reason, this is the season that people are saying when they invest in a program, they want access to the community because they've been in the one-on-one and they feel as though there's lack of competition, lack of community, lack of speaking with other people within within that program. So there does seem to be a shift of people desiring more of the group programs than those high ticket one-to-ones, like high ticket group programs. And that's what Amy Porterfield is actually pivoting towards, if you haven't noticed. So something to consider as you're moving forward within your own. And so this is what I see that is working, the structure that I see working. And it's free resource library, low ticket product suite, low ticket offer product suite. And I'm going to tell you what each does. So the free people book to VIP. When people go to your free resource library, and there's actually like a mini course within that free resource library. Like I have in my free resource library, I have how to build an irresistible brand, how to build an irresistible blog. And these are pretty much like webinar style workshops, but that have good, juicy things for you to consider. So, among other things. So I want you to consider kind of like if you are trying to book people into your services, if you're trying to book people into one-on-one coaching, what I have learned that works really well, if someone's on the fence, if someone's considering working with you, send them to your free resource library. Okay. And I'm telling you, they're going to take a look and they're like, you know what? I don't want to DIY this thing. I want to work with you. How can we work together? And they're going to be working with you. You get what I'm saying? So it works. Okay. Then from the free resource library, having a digital product suite. How does a digital product suite works? Now, listen, you're not going to like me very much. The next thing that I'm going to say, this is what I see people want. People want have a thriving online business without putting the necessary work in achieving a thriving online business. People just want to get paid for existing. And, I am absolutely sorry to say this to you if you're one of those people that believe that people should just throw you money because you exist. I don't think that's the way that things usually work. All right. Right. Something that I was reading that talks about that God actually commands us to work. There's a passage in the Bible about the talents and what happens with each of these workers with the talent. One of them buries it, does not multiply it, right? You have been given talents by God Almighty, and it's up to you to temper it. It's up to you to put it to work for you, to bring back, doubling that investment, tripling that investment, 10 times that investment. That's up to you. So you have to put in the work in order for you to see the results that you want to see. And I don't know why I feel like I have to apologize to tell you that, is it easy? What do they say? If it's easy, everyone would be doing it. You have to put in the work, and you have to put in the right work to get to the levels that you want to get to. And building that strong foundation, right? Building out your ecosystem, building out your community. How can you do that? Digital products, content. All right. And I'm gonna discuss a little bit about that too, on how that works. So a digital product suite works really well when you start showing up live weekly in your community, in your social media platforms, weekly, doing something live. You can do live every day if that's your thing. If you've already set up your foundations, that would work really well for you. You may see, an influx in your sales, and then you have to put in the work to see what works for you and what you like to do. I have noticed for me, I am going to be starting to go live on Instagram Thursdays at 12 p.m. EST. If you want to come and join the conversation, please do so. I can't wait to see your face. I'm at Linda Mendable. You can also find the podcast at Monetizing Mompreneur. So yes, please, my friends, put in the work. You have to show up. You have to create the content. You have to create the products in order to get the results that you're desiring. I guess that's maybe my style of teaching. I'm gonna lay down the foundation. So, anyways, so product suite. Product suite is also a good way if you want to create a membership. It's also a good way for people to understand the value of your membership. They can opt to get that single product, or they can get all of your products that they are desiring. They'll just decide to come into your community and also get that maybe that group experience from me, because I have monthly Q&A within my society. I'm also bringing in guest teachers and things of that nature. Consider what it can do. It can shift the perspective of someone visiting your product suite, and then it can also help you facilitate that sales into your membership. How I structured my membership is that, number one, I've always wanted to join a membership like the one that I created when I first started my business. I didn't understand a lot of the things that I do now when it comes to online business. And I really wanted help into creating some sustainable type of income from a digital product, and really how to market that. When I first created the blog cure, I was shocked. Like in the beginning, yes, I made sales, but I was shocked in seeing that, okay, you know, people, sales are kind of going down on this. But when I put in a digital product suite and I started going live, sales picked up, right? So just also something to consider. Now, the people that have bought, the people that have invested, the people that finally go into my product suite and purchase, they usually become a raving fan. They love the work. They show up to wherever I am at. They show up to the summits. They show up to the bundles, right? They're invested. So these are usually the people that I like to ask more in-depth questions and do market research, because they want to see me win. They've already invested. They already have a positive connection with my brand. They're open. They're conversating the DMs, and they're honestly open to being sold to for a higher ticket, which is surprising. But they do. They actually want to be sold to. I found that blew my mind. But I'm not the type that's just going to sell you something. No, when things are ready for me to sell, then that's what I'm going to be selling. Like, this is ready. I'm confident in this, because I remember God saying, or like there was this message that I found when I was growing. I was like, man, I really want to grow. I really want to grow big. And I remember catching a phrase that said, just as how many hearts you can impact is as many hearts you can break. So why would God, if you're not being faithful with the small, why would God increase increase your business, or increase the amount of people that are visible to you? Remember, as Christian entrepreneurs, it's a total different online game, I would say, because God is the one either keeping us from being as visible as we want to be, or he is propelling us forward to be even more visible. I know that God has given me the green light to be more visible on social media, and I'm preparing those things forward. But that really touched my heart and really made me, instead of me focusing on reaching more, I decided to focus on impacting the people that come to me. Like the people that land on my page, the people that land on my IG, the people that land within my products and services, those are the people that I want to serve well. And you know what? In the beginning, you won't see the fruit of that work, but you will start seeing the fruit of that work. And if you do that well, let me tell you, there's going to be a place that your confidence will skyrocket, and you're going to be ready for some substantial visibility. And the great thing about it is that you know that the way that you're working is like an amazing way. So when God does bless you, it's just that much more sweeter. And because, as businesses, as Christian businesses, I believe that, in a sense, it's almost like ministry work, but that we have to work at a certain level, that we're shining really well, that we're showing up really well. Can we make mistakes? Absolutely. Mistakes happen along the way, but it's about doing the best we can, right? Do your best. God does the rest. That's what I've seen, and that's what I focused on. So that's why my market strategy hasn't really been about like, I got to get bigger and I got to go viral and I got to go. My focus has really been, let me serve this one person very well. Let me serve these group of women. Right now it's small and I know it's going to get bigger, but let me serve them very, very well, you know? So getting dialed in within your community. If you get dialed in with your community, that's where the magic happens. All right, bullet point 3. And I believe I have, there's 10 bullet points, and I'm at 3. I might have to do a part 2. I'm not sure. If you want to know more, if you want to hear more, let me know. But let's go into the bullet. So offer ecosystems will replace single offers. Yep, that's what I just been talking about is basically that digital product suite. That's basically what I've been talking about, and it's about creating that digital product suite, that offer suite. I'm telling you, please do it because the things are changing so fast. You have to keep your fingers on the pulse to understand what it is that you're naturally attracting and what people want from you. What can you tell what you're naturally attracting is by the content that you're creating. You better be creating content, but you better reverse engineer that content into going into your sales. Now, I developed a chat GPT, a cheap GPT bot that helps you create your strategy based on what you're selling, and it also helps you create your sales page. If you want that, just DM me GPT and I'll send you that prompt. Okay, moving forward. Number 4, audio first content will drive deeper trust. I think audio first, yes, because people can feel you, people can hear you, they can vibe with you. People can know if you're the right person for them. People can can make that decision a bit faster and easier in order to work with you or invest with you or even say, you're not the right person, you know? But because of that, that actually brings more appeal. So I do recommend someone, if you're into creating content, choose a platform that's good for you. Maybe it's not audio, maybe it's video. Video is huge. My next thing that I want to work on is having my YouTube channel. I do have a YouTube channel. You can find me on YouTube, but I haven't posted any recent videos or anything like that. Will I? Absolutely. I am going to be going into YouTube. YouTube is huge. And I don't think YouTube is going to be going away anytime soon, but that's where I'm going to be headed at. Why am I not currently there? Because, like I said, my whole focus has been serving where I'm at ridiculously well. I have to grow my team in order to go into that next step into YouTube because there are certain things that I need capacity for and I don't have right now. And so my next thing is putting things in order that I'm able to do YouTube. So what do I see for 2026 with online business? Podcasting, YouTube are going to be a game changer for your digital product based business, for your online business. Why? Instant credibility, instant connection, instant value. Okay, bullet point 5. Bundles and summits will be used for validation. Yes, bundles and summit are going to be a big game changer. More people are understanding what bundles are. More people are understanding the impact of virtual summits, the way that you can really target a demographic. You can also get additional sales within the back end of a virtual summit where people want to be placed on higher tiers. You can actually book sponsors when it comes to virtual summits. And because if you're reaching a certain demographics, actually, brands want to actually connect more with people that are hosting virtual events because of the overheads, if that makes sense. There is less overhead in a virtual summit, so less risk for the person, the investor, right? For the sponsor. So that's something to consider. Bullet point 6, smaller, focused digital products will outsell big courses. We talked about this. It's all in number 3.3 about that digital product suite. People have been burned, unfortunately. And so your product suite mixed with the way that you show up, because really I recommend you showing up live once a week. Show up live once a week. Post content once a week. Content like this, like a podcast, YouTube, or even a reel that you're doing once a week. Right? A reel can also go on YouTube. You can do shorts once a week. But doing the content once a week and doing live once a week and having that product suite, and I'm telling you, it's going to be a game changer for you. But you also have to have a community. So either if you're going to have it, I recommend having it on Facebook or something that facilitates some type of community feel that is for free. That's what I recommend because community also brings about authority. Like who's leading this community? How many people are in here? Oh, I'm not the only one. This person is someone that maybe I should consider listening to, right? 7, community will be the conversion engine. Yes. Okay. First of all, let's go into tried and true methods when it comes to marketing. Community will always be a tried and true method. Who has a community? Apple has a community. Pepsi, Coca-Cola. I mean, Pepsi and Coca-Cola, they may be some of the same brand, and people fight from Pepsi and Coca-Cola. Get what I'm saying? They're creative communities that people love either Pepsi or love Coca-Cola. You have to create community in order for longevity, or in order to have that retention that it is that you want. You have to bring people together. As a leader, as a thought thinker, community is going to be something that you should strive for, that aligns with your services and your offers. Bullet point 8, evergreen visibility will beat viral content. Absolutely. Recently, a Instagrammer that had over 100,000 followers, I had been following her for some time, and she was seeing her sales tank. I guess mostly on Instagram. But anyways, she was seeing her sales tank, and she decided to start from scratch, to start from zero. What does that mean? What does that mean for us creators? That you should focus on building bingeable, aka evergreen visibility, more than building viral content. People have been telling you viral does not create sales. You get what I'm saying? It depends on the market that you're in. As for an online business owner that sells digital products, online services, coaching, and things of that nature, viral should not be your intention. Bingeable should be your intention. Being bingeable, and if that bingeable content becomes viral, magic, right? Because you're for a certain person, you're for a certain demographic, you are for someone, and you need to reach that person and not everyone. And because this person that had 100,000 followers, she actually went viral a few times, messed up her numbers, and had to start from zero to see what's going on, and it's working for her. So consider that, right? I'm always I'm always researching and looking at what's working. I'm looking at apps. I'm looking at all kinds of things. Now, the thing that I think that we should be looking at is, AI. OMG, people are now using AI influencers. I mean, they're on podcasts, they're having podcasts, sound bites, and the comments go crazy, which says something. I think because some people rather put out content on AI instead of showing up as their own self, because it's easier. But what's going to be that mindset you need to really battle this AI season is going to be that your mindset, the way that you deliver, the way that you process is exponentially more impactful, valuable than what someone would create with AI. Like, people want to know your perspective, your experiences, your stories. The way that you deliver really resonates with them. Okay. A lot of people want to work with people. Just because an AI influencer blew up doesn't mean, like, as far as following, doesn't mean that their sales are also blowing up. Just something to consider. And I'm not saying that they're not, but you are the secret sauce. I do believe that. So have that mindset. I mean, the mindset that I move forward is understanding that I have a perspective, that God has given me a gift of kind of like understanding what converts, what's impactful, visually, along with copy and the way that it's outlined and designed. And so if you do things, let me say it like this, if people still show up to concert where someone is playing a piano versus hearing AI play a piano. You get what I'm saying? Like, that human factor is so important. And if you're ridiculously good at what you do, you will be attracting your people, because mastery is very, very scarce. Not everyone makes it to mastery. And if you're a master at what you do, then there's going to be people that are going to be vying for your attention, your insights, and what it is, the value that you give. You're valuable. Okay. So lead with mastery. All right. Bullet point 9, values-led business will stand out more than ever. I hinted on that. Values-led businesses. You have to have value. You have to care about people. The people that only see people as numbers are going out the window. People are going to be more discerning. People are going to be more keen into what's really going on, especially with AI. Will this work for me? Will this not work for me? Is this exactly what I'm looking for? People are going to be more in tune of what it is that they want, and therefore value and purpose are going to be ideal that they want to resonate with, especially with AI coming in the scene. Okay, point number 10, simplicity will be the ultimate growth strategy. Absolutely. So this is the thing. I'm going to keep it simple. Is it hard? Yeah, just because it's simple doesn't mean easy. Simple just means clarity, clear steps. I'm going to give you the steps that I believe will help you with this 2026. Step 1, your product offer suite, honestly. Because if you don't know what you're selling, how you're going to show up? What are you selling? If you're selling coaching, if you're selling a service, how can you tailor a product suite that will help facilitate credibility towards your offers and services that are one-on-one? How can people know that you truly know what you do and you care about what you do? That is by the products that you're dishing out and the way that you present them. Presentation. A web design is ridiculously powerful. That's why I'm a web designer. I believe in web design. That's why I'm in the business of web design. I believe it's valuable. I believe it's valuable to you as an online business owner. So presentation is very, very big. Consider that. Keep it simple. Presentation is one of the things that you can keep simple. So start with your product suite. Now that you have outlined 3 to 5 products that you can display on your product suite, on your offer suite, now you want to do your free resource library. What can you do to intro your services? And that you can also create kind of like a mini sale, like they go into the free resource library and that goes into an upsell into your product offer suite. That product offer suite, they want to go more, they either choose one-on-one or they choose that group program. Okay. Or they choose that membership. So keep it simple, outline your customer's journey. That's where you start after you develop your product suite. Once you develop your product suite, you understand what you're selling, outline your customer's journey, what you need to have in place, how you're going to nurture them, your email sequences, your workflow. You see, it's simple, but it's some work in the background. So friend, what do you think about this week's episode? I would love to hear your thoughts inside Monetizing Mompreneurs community, in the Facebook group, or even in the society. I know my members listen to the podcast, so let me know your thoughts. I'm definitely going to be asking some questions within there. Now, as you step into this new year, I want you to remember, you don't need a brand new idea. You need a better structure. Keep it simple. The businesses that I believe will thrive in 2026 aren't doing more. They're building their communities. They're building their ecosystems and offers that truly work together, right? Free resources, product suite, then those bigger higher tier courses that may be that hybrid with, group coaching, one-on-one. You get it. If this episode helped you see your business differently, I want you to know you're not behind. You're right on time, and this is perfect timing for you to work on the things that will actually move the needle forward. Thank you so much for being here, for listening and building something meaningful. If you need help, if you need to pick my brain, come into the society. I also have a product suite in lindamendable.com/courses. You can check it out there. And again, Happy New Year, and I'll see you in the next one.